And then either what do you want to learn more regarding MinerX, or what is there anything because I hope that everyone comes here with lots of questions and lots of I will say curiosity, but I will hope that everyone, when you go back to your home country, you are bringing a very you're bringing a lot of information and a lot of excitement, and packed with lots of opportunities back to your own community. So MinerX is definitely a very prestigious opportunity for our community to actually able to alliance with global communities. There's a global Web3 community that's around the world, and you're one of them. So that's why we invited all of you to have the opportunity to see it firsthand, and you are representing your own community to expand your community using this particular project at this current time. So I hope that if you have any questions, you have anything that you're not clear about, clear that doubt, clear that thought, clear that curiosity before you get back to your home country, so that you are able to bring this very prestige project and bring the belief and culture of our community back to your own country and your own community. And let's expand this as fast as possible, scale as big as possible, and basically we are able to change our life in these 2 to 3 years with this project. How about that? So let me know what if you have any questions, any doubt, please do bring it out right now, okay? So that you're able to learn more, you're able to understand more through my perspective and our community's perspective.
So hi, can you hear me?
Yes, very clearly.
Nice one. Now, just I need to understand, how many of us have the answer to where this concept is originating from? Like what country, or you get these questions already. I get these questions already, right? So I have a shaky answer. How many don't know how to answer that? How many don't know where it comes from? What country? The company. The company or the concept, where it comes from. Nobody's raising the hands though. Okay, nobody wants to look stupid, huh?
Hey, no worries. Every question is a legitimate question. As I always say.
Yes,
there's
please.
no stupid. There's no stupid
Just
question. Okay. Let's go with the concept of USB miner first. It's a very good question, actually. I will bring you through a very short history lesson about where does USB miner come from. So USB miner was designed and invented in 2016, actually. Okay, there's a few company that actually does it. Okay, and MinerTech is one of them. So USB miner, the original concept of USB miner is like a jackpot system. So in 2016, when the idea came upon, where you are just using a USB miner algorithm, it's able to start mining Bitcoin. But yes, the quantity is very, very little. So what happens was, at that point of time, people are buying like let's say 100 to 1,000 USB miner at the same time. So one USB miner costs you around $400 to $500 if you want to just mine Bitcoin. If just by mining Bitcoin, to the ROI period takes around 2.5 years in 2016. But why do people still buy USB miner at the point of time? It's because they do it in scale. They when they buy 100 to 1,000 pieces of USB miner, and they start plugging it in using their computers, and it will start mining Bitcoin. But the core concept of a USB miner is not to just mine Bitcoin, because it's supposed to be a jackpot model. So if you have 1,000, if you have one piece of USB miner, and if that is if you're gonna mine Bitcoin, it probably takes 2.5 years for you to make around $400 to $500 in 2.5 years time. But if you have 100 or 1,000 of it, what will happen is, if let's say you are lucky enough that 1,000 different USB miner start to crawl on the blockchain and suddenly gets to mine a block by its own. In 2016, one block is around 14 Bitcoin at the point of time, 13 point something Bitcoin at one block in 2016. So imagine you have 1,000 USB miner. One of your miner in every week is able to hit a jackpot, meaning that they go into a block, they mine a block by its own, meaning that it's not mined by other machines or it's not mined by any other mining pool. If you are just mining it yourself, the whole block, 14 Bitcoin belongs to you. So that was the original idea of a USB miner. Hence, after the halving in 2020, USB miner, if you only have one USB miner, it probably takes you around 5 years to return of investment. Okay, and at that point of time, you can still hit a jackpot at the point of time, because at that time still got many blocks that is not occupied by there will be sometimes still have many blocks that is still not occupied by miners, by mining farms or either mining pool. Okay, but here comes the next last this year, the last halving in April. So after the April halving, each USB miner will take 10 years to even return of investment. So one USB miner cost is around $400 to $500 per piece. Okay, the hardware itself costs around $400 to $500 per piece, because it houses a RAM and a storage system in it. Okay, so what happened was last year. Okay, last year a UK company published a thesis saying that they're actually using AI quantum bit technology or qubit technology, make it short, okay, a supercalculator for mining machines. They are able to quicken the process of completing a block, okay, and using an AI software to actually divert the mining machine to the nearest block towards completion of a block. So using that, okay, USB miner pivot into having this software inside the USB miner, hence able to not mine a block by its own, but because now you cannot mine a block by your own already, because every single block on the network, on the blockchain, on the Bitcoin network, is all occupied by mining farms and also mining pools. So there's no such thing as you're going to hit a jackpot anymore. Okay, even in 2020, it was very difficult already at the point of time. So that's how the USB miners industry pivot, and right now, MinerX is reverse took over by AOG and hence rebranded to MinerX. And today they are piggyback riding on mining farms, to actually share the profit on the additional Bitcoin that the MinerX technology has brought them. So that's where MinerTech was originally, their farm is in Irkutsk, Russia. Okay, sorry, not farm. Sorry, the factory is in Irkutsk, Russia. They manufacture the booster, but the proprietary of the tech, the software is by a UK company. So at this point of time, our community is helping MinerX scale fast enough. Our target is by December. By end of December, we are targeting at least 100,000 booster, manufacture 100,000 booster, so that we help MinerX to scale fast enough in the future. If there is any competitor that is going to come upon to compete in this industry, we are already big enough. And and most of the major farms mining farms is already working with MinerX and with our community already. So they do not need I don't think if they are making lucratively, the farms are collaborating and making lucratively, they will want to work with any other competitors. So I don't think they will do that anymore, because for any competitors in the future to scale as fast as how our community is going to scale, it's impossible. If you're just doing basic marketing, you're just doing simple VC round, Series A, Series B. It's not going to be as fast as how our community can scale. In just a month alone, our community has scaled, has helped to crowdfund $12 million in contract. So we have already helped MinerX to raise at least 10 million for it to scale for the second factory in Irkutsk, Russia already. So basically that is the power of networking. That's the power of community by linking your project with a community. I hope, Eric, I hope that answers your question in origin and how that this tag came upon. And like I say, you do not need to tell the whole story because it's kind of long. So hello. Oh yeah, as a networker, what we do is we will explain more on MinerX tag and how they make passively and actively, and that's it. But for your information, this is something that you can actually share.
All right, so this is really perfect. Thank you so much. So guys, so the initial technology comes from Irkutsk, Russia. All right.
Yes.
And then basically it also operated as a DAO with all the voting rights and all that. So there's no company per se, I guess, right?
No. The DAO runs by our community. So the MinerX is from Irkutsk, Russia. So we are not the company. So we are a community. So our community is a DAO. So basically, MinerX owns by AOG, which AOG is owned by is funded by 5 Singapore VC actually. So the 5 Singapore VC slide is on the AOG side. They have GGV, they have GGV Capital. They got a few. So there is 5 VC and 27 founders based in Silicon Valley owns AOG. So AOG is a dApp wallet. It's a dApp wallet. They have their own decentralized exchange. Their dApp wallet is going to be upgraded and launched a new version on December. So they are the funder or either the owner of MinerX right now. They're the major stakeholder of MinerX already. So they invested $10 million into MinerX 2 months ago.
Great, thank you. That's very good. So anybody else with questions? Yeah.
Yep. Did I see Kevin there? Kevin, you're really far. Oh, you came back to Bangkok? You came from Bangkok to Phuket? You drove to Phuket? You literally drove to Phuket. Oh, sorry, Joe. Yes.
Just to clarify and understanding the geopolitical environment that we're in, the official answer is that we stick to AOG, and the rest, for some, it's probably better to not talk about.
We are sticking with MinerX, just MinerX. So basically, in the slide there, they have already showed that AOG actually invested seed invested $10 million towards reverse taking over MinerX. So MinerX is a subsidiary company of AOG.
Okay, all right. So we stick to that.
Yeah, we just stick to that.
Yeah, we don't mention. I don't want to get into the backstory, Russia.
Yeah, so the backstory is just for your information. Just for because you are here.
Just to clarify for everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks, John. Hey, John.
Hello, my friend.
Wolfpack John.
Okay. So again, I know just to really provide clarity, when we buy a lease, who are we buying the lease from?
MinerX. Direct.
Okay.
Direct. So our $1,000, $900 goes to them. $10. There's $100 that goes to pay out on the referral bonus, and there's $900 that goes into to fund their operation, meaning that their raw material, their OPEX, and to build to scale their production.
It's the 10%. I mean, I can answer it. Yeah, yeah. You know, because it goes from 5 to 10. The direct bonus. Okay. All right. So I just want to make sure everybody in the room understands the flow of money. Number one, that the $100 out of the 1,000 goes and pays the direct bonuses. Remember, the direct bonuses are from 5 to 10%. So 10% is the $100, and that's what pays. And so that money goes, it goes to the community because the community is who pays the bonuses. MinerX does not pay the community bonuses.
Nope.
Is that correct?
So what happened is every Bitcoin that is produced by MinerX, okay, they 60% goes to the passive investors. Okay,
Right.
30% goes to the community for us to pay out the overriding bonuses, and 10% goes back to to MinerX.
Okay, so I understand that, and we went through that earlier, and Sam did a great job clarifying all of that. I just want to make sure that everybody understands the flow of money, that when you pay $1,000 for a lease, your lease is with MinerX. They get
Yes.
900,
Yes.
and 100 goes to the community because the community in
Pays
the
out the
comp plan,
referral bonus.
exactly. And so the community is who pays all of the marketing.
Yes,
That
correct.
money doesn't come direct from MinerX.
Nope.
The community pays that. So I just wanted
Yep.
to make sure that everybody understood the flow of money. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Yep. Thank you, John, for the assistance. And yes. Oh, that. Yep. There's an. At the back actually has. Okay, never mind. Let's go. We do one by one.
So there's a bit of confusion about where is MinerX registered as a company and where's the bank account basically?
MinerX is based in is registered in Irkutsk, Russia.
The bank account is in Russia.
Yes, their company is in Russia, and basically their parent company is based in Silicon Valley. AOG is based in Silicon Valley.
So then why should we utilize the name of the parent company in country?
Pardon me? I can't hear you, too far.
Better to utilize the parent company origination instead of Russia, because Apple manufacturing in many countries like Chinese, right? But Apple coming from USA, right?
No, so basically, it's a blockchain project. So in another way, meaning that MinerX, like you asked, the manufacturing farm, the manufacturing factory is registered in Irkutsk, Russia. But then basically, you are joining the community today. You're not joining the company. We are marketing MinerX. So we are a community. We are a DAO. So you are joining our community. You're not joining the company. Today, stop building for companies, because companies come and go, and their product is gonna sunrise and probably sunset at a certain point. So you are joining our community today, and our community at this current point in 2024, 2025, we are until 2026, we are going to market MinerX. So MinerX is a product to us.
Yeah, so maybe we can backtrack about your vision in 2018, the community, and why this is just one of several projects we're going to do in the future, and why we're fortunate to be here to be part of your community. Okay,
so me and Yoni founded our community in 2018. We started from a gaming guild, actually. Okay, we are actually game buddies. Okay, mobile games buddy. So we've been playing mobile games together since 2015, and then until 2018 we got to meet. Sorry, someone's gonna ask another question. Is it?
Yeah, go on.
Go on, or
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very, very clearly.
Yeah, continue. Just finish your talk, and then I can ask questions. So.
Okay, cool. So our vision is basically to have a community, a DAO community that is able to support Web3 projects or blockchain projects in the future. So hence, we started in 2018. We started from Uniswap as one project, as the first project. and we scaled from there. So I'm very sure Sam actually showed you our community's roadmap that we actually traveled from Uniswap to even Polygon, and then and BAYC, and then so on and so forth. Okay, we have done 15 projects at this current point. So every project, when we take up their marketing role, we will basically sign with them a maximum of 1,000 days, not a minimum, but a maximum of 1,000 days. So depending if after the 1,000 days, do we still want, do they still need our marketing services, or do they still want to pay marketing fee to us or not? So hence, we, for example, like Uniswap, Chainlink, Compound, Matic, AOG, these are few of the projects that still pays us residual, meaning that they are still paying us marketing fees daily, okay, and then we are still getting residual income from their passive, from our whole group's passive income. So the COM model that you have seen just, these few days, the introduction, the referral bonus, the matching bonus, and the same rank bonus has never been tampered since 2018. So if let's say in MinerX you have built your whole network in MinerX with our community. Let's say the next project is called X Miner, okay? for you do not need to rebuild your whole hierarchy all over again. And you do not need to re-achieve the ranking all over again. So let's say if you're R6 in MinerX, when you go to the next project, you are also in R6 already. So you start you in your hierarchy. Whoever who wants to participate in that project just got to activate and you start getting residual income all over again on that project. Okay, if MinerX is still paying out passive income, you are still getting MinerX residual income while getting that X Miner new project active income. You get what I mean? So basically, why are we called Right Arm Project 3.0? We don't have a 2.0, we don't have a 1.0, okay? The 3.0 is actually stands for Web3. So when we started Right Arm Project, when we started our community, we are actually supporting the Web3 space because we believe in the next 10 to 20 years is going to be the Web3 era, the AI era, where every single project needs community. If you look at the current status in the market right now, current project in the market right now, most of the projects are almost the same. But why? Have you ever asked yourself why this project is so similar with this project, but this is in the top 50, top 50 coin market cap, but this is not. This is a failure. It's almost the same thing. DeFi. This is doing GameFi. This is doing GameFi. This is doing this. But this is in the top 50, but this is not. Because this project has the right resources, with the right community, with the right database, with and it's evangelized and marketed by the right crypto OG. That's why it's in the top 50. This has nobody. It's all doing. Whoever is in there is not doing a good job. That's why it's not in the top 50. You get what I mean? So that's why the project where literally all the project, 15 projects right now, where Right Arm Project, which our community touches, becomes the top 50 unicorn in the coin market cap. Why? Because we alliance with a lot of different communities. Like GameFi, we are partner with YGG, VGG. You know, if NFT, we have the CryptoPunks OG community. We have the Bored Ape OG community. We have the Azuki's community together with us. If you are building an ecosystem layer 1, layer 2, we have Ethereum Foundation, Ripple Foundation, Tron Foundation. These are some of the partners alliance that we have built up with for these past 6 years already. So hence we are, like, for example, like MinerX, they need a farm. We are very close with Bitmain, even what you call this, Avalon, Dragon Mint. We are very close with these farms, with these manufacturer owners or either farm owners, because we are in the space for the past 6 years, and we have until today we still maintain our winning streak, and we have already 57 R6s that is combined together with us, And if you can feel if you can feel the team that is hosting you there right now, they are all someone like Sam. Sam is with me for 10 years already. Okay, we have been in the space for quite some time. Okay, next.
Hi,
Hi.
Dr. Jeffrey. I just want to ask, do you know the story, the concept is perfect. We are salesmen, so we can sell it. So my next question is, from Thailand, we're planning to go to Dubai. So here we're talking about the continents, not the countries, you know, South America, Europe, Asia, India, Europe, Dubai, and all these continents. So I got amount of like 100 leaders I'm talking about here, you know. So what's going to be the next? Because I heard that you are going to open an office in Dubai.
And it's not. I'm going to open. We have a leader that's going to open an office in Dubai.
Okay.
His office is opening on the 5th of October.
Okay, we was thinking, because I spoke to John and George as well, that we need the same setup, bringing leaders or get together somewhere in Dubai or some other country where we can target another continent people, you know, because Vietnam is like Thailand is very far for them. It's costly as well, flies and all this. So Dubai is going to be the spot. After this, we're thinking to do some meetups, event, proper, you know, get leadership on a board. Because I like the concept, and the mining is the right time at the moment because everyone is hungry for Bitcoin and we can sell it. It's sellable.
Okay, so my next plan is to set up one in Latin America. For example, I was looking at Cancun or either Colombia. Okay, so we're gonna set up a blockchain center. We're gonna work with a blockchain center, one of the blockchain center in Colombia or either in Cancun. Okay, and basically we will set up a data center, a MinerX data center, exactly like what you see on top, and then we can bring people from the west to actually to visit Colombia or either visit Cancun. So in order for me to do that, I need to have enough networks enough participant that is already based in around America, so that we can convince MinerX to set up a data center in that part of the world. So the reason why they set up in Thailand, because firstly, I'm well connected with the Thailand government, and also we are in a governmental blockchain building, and basically we have already have a lot of we have more than 1 million database that is held in Asia. So that's why we are able to convince the company to build their data center in Phuket. So the next one I want to of course, the next one that is complete is almost completing, which is Vietnam, and I hope the third blockchain center will be able to be built in Latin America. So we will choose one of the place where there is more community that is centered there, and then we will ask MinerX to build one data center there, so that we are able to have a certain promotions that to get leaders to when they have excel in building online or offline, they are able to bring a certain amount of leaders towards that particular location, and people from there don't need to fly all the way to Asia just to view.
And Jeffrey, I want to ask, what's your schedule like? Because you're in Malaysia at the moment, we're in Thailand.
Yes.
So I was thinking to come and join you, you know, like to just have a one meetup. You know, that's very important. We're talking about big numbers, you know.
Okay, so I'll be in Malaysia until the 24th, and basically on the 25th, I will be coming back over to Phuket.
All right, that's fine. Thank you so much, Jeffrey.
Okay, thank you so much. I hope to see you very soon.
I want to emphasize one thing only. Not even a question, but guys, I think we picked up something really amazing here. I think it's the only company that doesn't take a single penny from our actual purchases. The only management that doesn't benefit from our purchases. Only if we earn, then the company earns 10%. Correct, right?
Yes, but you must first look at it in this way. After 3 years, all of our contract will finish up. So meaning that all this hardware will belong to the company, and that will make them will skyrocket them to the next level. Because why? They can list their company in STO, RWA. They can issue a token. And basically, they are able, let's say if they are still in the Bitcoin mining space, they can at least produce, let's say 5,000 Bitcoin per annum, okay, per year. And if Bitcoin is at, let's say, $50,000, they are making a net revenue of $250 million per annum. So that will bring them skyrocket their company to the next level. And in the meantime, in these 3 years, because we are crowdfunding for them to scale, they are still making 10% from whatever the booster is getting out of from the farm. So it's a win-win-win situation. We win as a community. By 3 years' time, I'm targeting at least minimum 300 to 500,000 booster, meaning that our whole of our community will have a minimum of, let's say, 20,000 to 30,000 Bitcoin, meaning that will put us on the Bitcoin whale radar. The whole of our community will become one of the Bitcoin whales. And that it means that our community has a lot of cash flow within our community. That's where a lot of projects in the future would want to work with our community, would solely want to work with our community, because we have used this project to scale. And when the Bitcoin price goes up, spikes to around, let's say next year end, around $200,000 to $300,000, we probably liquidate it at around $100,000 to $150,000. We are cash flow rich in our community. That is where we are able to pivot, because I believe this is the last bull run in the crypto space. Okay, I believe the next bull run is going to be solely into the hardware play, where basically AI hardware, neural links hardware. These are some of the things that is in regards with Web3, AI, and even like satellite G. You know, so these are some of the things that I believe in the next 3 to 4 years will be the next bull run. And the next bull run will not be in the crypto space anymore, because the crypto space is more and more countries are regulating it. More and more countries are setting a bar for it. So probably in the next 2 to 3 years, if you want to ICO or IDO, you need to have a certain regulatory to do that. You know, so I believe the crypto space is getting more, and it's difficult to even see a 10x or 100x anymore. You know, so if you can see for the last year alone, every token that spikes up will hit bottom very, very fast. It's not like in 2017 or 2020 where it can spike, it can maintain. Now you cannot. Now not even a single ecosystem token or alt token is able to maintain at a certain price anymore.
Hello.
So it's only that spike. Sorry, is someone on their mic? Ricky, can you please mute yourself? Okay, so I believe that if we want to go into the DePIN or hardware play in the next 3 years, we need to make sure that all of our community members or our community leaders are cash flow rich. If we are not cash flow rich, by the time it hits, it's very difficult to pivot our community from crypto blockchain to hardware blockchain. So that is something that either the AI blockchain era. So that is why I would like to make sure that this opportunity is able for us to as a community to scale faster and to align with all different communities around the world globally to use one project called MinerX, and everyone has the love for Bitcoin, the light of Bitcoin. We conjure together so that we are able to pivot when the AI blockchain era comes and the hardware play comes. Does that make a lot of sense? Because sometimes I'm afraid that I share too deeply that maybe you all can't really relate to. So look at MinerX. To me, is a project for me to link with all of you. If it's not because of MinerX, I wouldn't even want to expand my community globally. I would, because most of the projects is all intangible. I can just meet you online. I can just show you the smart contract, and then basically you trust me, you don't trust me, you like the project, you don't like the project, then that's it. But MinerX has a beauty in it whereby it's a hardware play, it's a tangible project where I'm able to get in community leaders from all around the world to conjure in one place like Phuket right now, and once you go to the data center and you can experience and experiment with MinerX tech, you will definitely fall in love. Because why? It's not because of the tech, it's because of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You understand? It's because of Bitcoin that is why we are all together. And the whole crypto industry is because of Bitcoin that's why it started. So I believe not everyone will want to trade Bitcoin, but everyone will want a piece of Bitcoin. So that is something that where along the line, where we start bringing high income earners, high income producers in our community to the mining farm, to Texas, to Dallas mining farm, to Laos mining farm, and we start to bond from there. Other projects we can what can we visit? We cannot visit anything. The only place that I can ask you to go is probably a blockchain event, like a blockchain week in Hong Kong, or blockchain week in Dubai, or blockchain week in Singapore. That's about it. Or blockchain week in New York, you know? And then we meet there, the project has a booth, and that's about it. It's not tangible. But this project is very tangible. You're able to commute together, you're able to feel it together, you're able to join together, to alliance together, to build, to scale your community globally. And I'm very sure a lot of your network are in a lot of pain because for the last 2-3 years, probably you met some Ponzi, you met some scams, you met some rug pull project. Hence, that's where your community is hurt. Probably they won't believe in you anymore. But probably last 3 years before you met all these things, you were a whistleblower, you were an influencer towards your community. You know, people trust you at that point. But probably after 2-3 projects of failure, they don't trust you anymore. But you can use MinerX to heal, because you're able to get your community to trust you one last time. And after they start performing, you can invite them for a excursion into Phuket or any other country in the future that MinerX has set up their data center in, and you can bring them there, experience it. That's where you build back the trust again. You build back the trust. They can feel it. They can see that, my leader still has that touch, that Midas touch, and then they can feel it. And then when in these 2-3 years they follow you, they make a lot of money, a lot of Bitcoin in this project, and that's where when Bitcoin spike, they can see their money grow, they can see their network grow, they can see residual income grow, and that's where you're able to build back that trust in these 2-3 years with your community. Hence, I always say MinerX is a project for a lot of community leaders to heal their community within MinerX. It's a very special project for me. That's why am I still why am I on the PowerPoint slide? Why am I here constantly? I always take the chance, if I have the time, to meet up with you all, to meet up with leaders personally, to build that personal touch with you, even though I don't have time to be there with you. I want to show you that this project, I am not an actor in a PowerPoint slide. I'm a real person. I'm a billionaire. And if a billionaire choose this project, I have 18,000 Bitcoin. And I'm still here to evangelize. I'm still here to market with you. I'm still here to grow with you. That's I hope I can be an inspiration to you all that today, being financial freedom, that's not the end goal. Being financial freedom is not the end goal. It's a starting point in life. So I hope that you're able to feel my sincerity, to feel my passion, and let's work. Let's see how can we work around and build together sincerely.
Definitely. All right, thank you.
Hooray. I wish I could be there with you all.
Dr. Jeffrey, I have to applaud you for this, man. It's very humbling to meet you like this. Hopefully soon meeting you in person. I'm from the Netherlands. My name is Navarro Alvarez. I've been in the crypto space for a few years already, and I'm an evangelist also for network marketing to help people get better. In the last year, as you said, actually, a lot of hurt was done in the market, and of course, the people that are are hurt with this are the leaders in the markets. So
Yep.
I'm very I'm in one line with you based on getting something very good to the market. I have to applaud you guys for having something that is running for over 5 years. That is
Thank you so much.
that is great.
It takes a lot of work and effort and a lot of right people. I didn't do it. I didn't achieve it by myself. I achieved it with my core team. You can see Sam on your left hand side. He's one of my very core team, my very good brothers that actually stayed together with us for together with me for 10 years now.
Yeah.
So I would like to say that great success doesn't come individually. It always comes in a team. So teamwork makes dream work. That is something very real.
Definitely. And from today, you can coin me in.
Okay.
Definitely. And your humbleness and you know with the achievement what you have, that's for me success. Because
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
My experience is that when people are people that starting something, when you build with them, they reach on a certain level. It's like they lost their feet, their shoes, they're flying. You know, they did everything themselves. So your humbleness is what success is. So I'm joining you with all my
thank you so much.
might. At the same time, setting up stuff in Europe, South America, Caribbean is very important. I will be there with you on that. And I have one question to add on because those are the questions already answered. Just to clarify, how will you scale together with MinerX to make sure that the go-to market as hardware coming to the market which is with the IP, how will you beat the market by making sure that no competition will be in front to be able to that we have enough to meet the supply of a momentum in network marketing?
Okay, so me and AOG founder, we have and also MinerX, we have a consensus that as long as our community can scale, our target is actually 300,000, 500,000 booster within the next 2 years. So by end of 2025, we are actually looking at keeping a very I would say a big goal, which is 300,000 to 500,000 booster. So right now we are at 12,000 booster. We are still starting. We still start from a very humble beginning. So if we can scale that big, they have promised us with contracts that they can definitely produce that much, because it's a hardware play, like so the hardware is not difficult. Okay, it's just a RAM and a storage. It's a USB hardware. It's not rocket science. And I have the connection with all the major mining farm owners because I've been mining since 2012. Okay, and I've supported the mining industry very much in 2015 and 2015 to 2018. Until 2019, and I was one of Asia's biggest Bitmain distributor. So I've also talked to Bitmain personally, that they have a few farms that is already ready once we finish the Vientiane Laos farm. So Laos Vientiane farm has around 1.2 million mining machines, and basically we right now we have to quickly to fully manufacture that much of booster to fully boost the Vientiane farm first. Okay, so Vientiane farm alone will take up around 60,000 booster. Okay, and then we will move on to the next farm, which is Bitmain Mongolia farm. So Bitmain Mongolia farm is slightly smaller. They have around 800,000 mining machines. Okay, but so that farm will need at least 40,000 boosters already. So just by doing 2 of this farm, we can hit our projection of 100,000 by end of this year. So let's take baby step. I don't want to promise mining farm owners too much, but I already booked that by end of December we should be able to fully boost these 2 farms in Asia first. And then, of course,
Okay.
Bitmain has bigger farm in Iceland and in Canada.
Yeah.
So they are those farms are the latest technology using the X21, the T21 XP. So and they are fully submerged. They have a fully submerged version of it, and they are producing even more Bitcoin at this current cost. They just built it like 2 years ago. They just completed in 2 years ago, and we are looking forward to boosting their farm. So after if we finish with Bitmain, we will go with Avalon. As you can see below on the ground floor, there are Avalon machines. So Avalon is also another company, the second biggest provider for ASIC mining for ASIC miners. So they have a farm they have a farm in East Malaysia, and also in what do you call that? Right next to Batam, Indonesia. What's that place called? Bintan Island. So in Bintan Island, they have 1.7 million Avalon machine, but they are a bit old machine. Okay, so spread out in Bintan Island alone, they have 1.7 million Avalon machines. So that is the second farm, the second biggest farm actually that's based in Asia. So we are also I already have consensus to boost them probably mid of next year. So by mid of next year, we will start to boost Bintan. Why Bintan? Because Bintan is going to build one of the biggest hippodrome data center in the world. Okay, housing almost 2,000 acres of land. So that is and they have their own power plant called Bintan Power Plant, which is basically going to produce electricity that is the cost of it is only 2.3 cents per kilowatt. That's the cheapest that in the world that you can find, the cheapest electricity you can find in the world. So basically, it's funded by Singapore Temasek Group. So that is so I say I'm not gonna bore you all with all this information, but like I say, these are some of the things that is behind the scene. Okay, but in front of the scene is basically sell packs, sell contracts, and let's scale. Okay, but behind the scene, there's a lot of things that our community, core group, core leaders, and basically the companies we are sharing resources to actually make sure that this project is a success, and we scale fast enough so that we in the future, if there is any competitor that's coming up, we have already secured deals with all these mining farms already, and because we are big enough. They have the confidence to only work with us and not work with any other people.
Great. That's the most important. Nice. Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much. I really hope I'm really looking forward to grow with you. Like I always say, if you can grow with me for 1,000 days, okay? If you can grow with me for 1,000 days, I promise you, you will have 10,000 days of wealth minimum. So being financial freedom, it's just the beginning. It's just a start. It's not the end of your career, okay? I hit financial freedom when I was 29, okay? And I'm still going on evangelizing my belief and also my marketing things that I feel that can help more people grow in the space. So I always say, if you're able to grow with me 1,000 days, the keyword is grow with me, not see me grow, not look at me grow, or either not just know me grow, grow with me for 1,000 days. Okay, together, what I do every single day, you do. You are like my arms and leg. You're like arms and leg for our community, and basically, let's grow together, scale together for 1,000 days. And I assure you, you will definitely make a minimum 10,000 days of wealth. Okay, if not, maybe you hit the jackpot. You're gonna make generational wealth. Okay, so grow together, and that's not it. Once you hit financial freedom, residual income, that's just the start of life. Because being rich, having a lot of money, just gives you more choices in life. It's not everything in life, but it gives you a lot of choices that you can make in life. So I hope one of those choices in the future, when you achieve financial freedom, is helping people and basically inspiring people to grow together with you, and you're able to assist them to achieve financial freedom also in the future. Okay. Any more questions? Any more things that you all like to learn?
Hey, Jeffrey,
Kevin!
can you? Hey, two quick ones that I think we talked about when we spent some time in KL that I think
Yeah.
will also help wrap up some of the stuff here that are eye-opening. Can you just share with them a little bit about your vetting process, which I found very, because all of us, anybody here, just say "I" if you've been burned in a rug pull or a Ponzi. But somehow the guy on the screen
very
hasn't
sad.
had that pain yet, and I think it's because of his due diligence, right? So if you could tell
Yeah.
about your vetting process, I thought was really intelligent, and also your relationship with the building, because I love this facility. It's amazing. But I was skeptical at first. I was like, did they just rent this rooms to impress us for the day and stuff like that, right? And I know it's much more than that, but maybe you can educate the guys that are here too and give them the level of confidence that I and John and some others now have.
Okay. So how our community vets a project, or either even accept a project, is basically minimum we will take at least 4 to 6 months to vet the project, because we work very closely with VC, private equity, and also trustee. Okay, so how so the last 3 years, our minimum benchmark for our community is we do not take projects that is not VC backed or PE backed or either trustee backed. So we only accept projects. So that's why we are very close with all the venture capitalists and also the private equities, so that they will when they have invested in that project, only we will consider. Because for a VC or PE to even invest their money into a project, they have hundreds of people to have done do the due diligence and KYB and proof of concept of that particular project. So meaning that we have already scaled down to that few good ones that we will consider. So VC will often work very closely with our community because they want our community to be on board for the projects that they have already invested, and we help them to scale and to build value so that they are able to liquidate their equity towards private equity, and then basically make a PE of, let's say, 500 to 1,000%. Okay, so all the projects for the last 3 years that our community was on board are all minimum VC backed. Like I say, even AOG, they have 5 Singapore VC that is backing, that is funded $25 million in AOG before we even step into it. Okay, why? Because if I'm a founder, okay, if I'm the founder of a company, if I am using my own money, my own blood, sweat, and tears money, and if one day that if my company is going into deficit, okay, what will happen? I will freak out, and probably I want to stop loss, which stop loss meaning that today I want to stop this project. I don't want to burn more money anymore. Okay, but if you're the founder, if you're the owner of the company, and then suddenly you are funded by a VC, that means firstly you have a proof of concept. If you do not have a proof of concept, no VC will put their money on you. Okay, you can't just say that, oh, I'm going to go to Mars, but I don't have the vehicle to go to Mars. I want to go to I want to build a satellite, but I don't have the tech to build the satellite. So it's not just talk only. So you need to be so VC have a lot of people to do the due diligence and KYB on that project itself. So if they put their money where their mouth is, then yes, our community start to put the money where our mouth is, and then that's how we grow together. Because we are doing marketing, okay? So that's the main criteria of how we even choose. Okay, then that project, 57 of us, someone chose it and bring up to the board, so that the founder of those companies will start to present to us. The VC representative will present to us this project that we think that is going to be the next big thing. We're not here to find a project. We're here to find super projects that will become a unicorn or decacorn in the very short period of time. Then we will start building it. So hence, these projects will be presented to us by the founder or the VC representative or the PE representative, and then we will vote. 57 of us will vote. Minimum, we must have at least 30 approval votes before we even onboard that project to our community and our community members. Okay, so that's how we actually vet projects. Okay, so this building that you're in is called the BTC Blockchain Center, Bitcoin Blockchain Center. So this whole building, okay, the first building from top, from down to all the way top, is run by our community. It's managed by our community. Okay, the one on your left hand side, all the way with the convention center, basically that is run by FinStable. So FinStable is actually the top 5 VC in Thailand. Okay, and they are part government, part private. They're not fully privately owned. So the founder of FinStable, Mr. Tony, he's actually the ex-secretary to the ex-prime minister Thaksin. Okay, and Thaksin's daughter right now is the prime minister of Thailand. Okay, and I am one of the blockchain advisor towards the Thai government blockchain society too, blockchain association too. Okay, so what happens is if you in Thailand, you will see very little MLM project that appears from Thailand. Why? Because last year September, okay, the government has enforced a rule called B2GC, meaning that business to government, blockchain business to government to consumer. That means you cannot directly market a product or a blockchain project or a token if the government doesn't approve. And if you go to the next building, okay, you can see there's a shared office space. There's a lot of empty slots there. Why? Because today, if you want to be in this building, you want to be in this place, this land that you're in, 2 acres of land owned by the government, and there's going to be a Bitcoin hotel coming up next year. Okay, right in the same vicinity you are in right now. There's 100 rooms, 15-story high. Okay, so in order to be in this building, you need to go through a KYB and due diligence by the government. So that's why there's not much company that can be in this building, because they all failed KYB, but MinerX is one of them that is in this building. So meaning that it is safe, it is vetted, okay, and it is definitely, they have the technology. That's why they're able to even work with the local Thai government.
So Dr. Jeffrey.
Yes.
I just want to get quick clarification on Fazl's comment about Dubai. Will Dubai be an office just for our community, or will it be a MinerX data center?
Nah, so in Dubai right now, it's actually a leader's office. A lot of people ask me whether I'm going to Dubai. Yes, I'm going on the 4th to the 6th of October. So the reason of being there is to launch one of the leaders called Tony. His blockchain center, his office is going to have full of MinerX decoration only. We have not have a plan. We have not even bring up this idea to MinerX that they will set up a data center in Dubai. So any place that we want to recommend MinerX to set up a data center, you must have physical data first, meaning that you must have people that owns that rented the contract around the vicinity, so that I can propose this proposal to MinerX. Minimum at least have to have 2,000 to 3,000 contracts that is already deployed in that nearby vicinity or nearby areas, so that we can propose that MinerX to have that vicinity there, and those members around that area, their serial number, their contract serial number will be bind towards that data center, so that they can show their members that, oh, you see, if I plug this out, this is mine. You see the same serial number. on my back office, and on my on the device is the same, and then you can plug it back in, and then they can bring different mining machines to play with the tag. You know, these are some of the things that happens in the data. And I'm very sure you all have experienced it. So all the dongle, the booster on top, belongs to someone in Asia, around the area. So that's how they are able to utilize this to test. So if, let's say, in Dubai, if you want to have to build a data center, or even in the Netherlands, or even in Colombia, yeah, you need to have at least a minimum of 3,000 to 6,000 contracts around that area, so that when we get the company to build the data center there, and it's there to stay. It's there to stay for probably another 5-6 years or 10 years, you know. So once because building a data center costs a lot of money. Just by the on top, that room costs at least $300,000 just to build that room, because you need state-of-the-art machines. They need to ship all the hardware over. The hardware costs money too.
Yeah.
You see?
Well, that's a brilliant business plan. I think it's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And then I think one of your earlier points, Dr. Jeffrey, that most network marketers don't really understand, even though they've gotten exposed to crypto. And like Boo and our little team, we've learned it, but you've perfected it so much bigger than what we've been exposed to. And that is the need that fintech needs community. Fintech cannot survive without community. You
Exactly.
could have the greatest project ever.
We are the native user.
Yeah.
We are the native user. A project or product without native user is a shit product. If today Apple doesn't have anyone using, then it's considered a shit product. If Tesla, no one's driving, it's considered a shit product. So today, every product needs the native user support. And we control the elite native users to first onboard ourselves to utilize that product. And basically, we evangelize and we market to get more native users to onboard people, native user to utilize the ecosystem, or either the token or either the product. That's why that particular product or token can become a success. If no one's using that, it means that it's a useless product.
And
it's not
that's
helping
why
anything to reinvent humanity. It's not something that's gonna to change people's lives. So that means it's a shit product. So I always ask the founder, I always ask the company's founder, why are you doing this? Will this change people's life? How is it changing people's life? What's your end game? What's your end goal towards this particular product? And I will listen to him, and I will see how to get him from where he is to where he wants to be in the future.
And that's why your business strategy is so brilliant, because we've learned the hard way the need to marry community to fintech, and you've mastered it. And so for us have the ability to follow you, or what we would say in Texas, to ride on your coattails, we're the luckiest people alive today. And I just want to thank you for what you've done, and that you've opened
it's my
it up
honor.
to others.
It's definitely my honor to be able to lead you guys. Okay, alongside with all my community core team, we are able to lead you guys towards the first entry of life, which is called financial freedom. Some people take 30 years, some people take 40 years. But I like to shorten that process, because if you can shorten the process life is not about just money, you know. So when you achieve financial freedom, meaning that you do not need to think about money anymore. And then you can fulfill things that is much more meaningful than just money. Money is a system that actually to make people fight for it until you achieve that. And once you achieve financial freedom, you will realize one thing. You will come to a realization that actually money is not everything. I mean, don't get me wrong. Money definitely brings happiness. Okay. If money doesn't bring you happiness, that means you're not spending your money correctly, okay? So money does bring happiness, but like I always say, okay, not everything is about money, okay? but money is everything, but not everything is about money. Okay, so as a community, as a key opinion leader, my job is to inspire you to shorten that process. You do not need to achieve financial freedom in 30 years or 40 years or 50 years. You can achieve it in 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. Then why not do that? So once you achieve financial freedom already, then your goals in life or your point of view will definitely change. Okay, because you do not need to think of money anymore. So what so then you got to sit down, relax, and think about what you're gonna do with the rest of your life. So that's what I did. Okay, I got financial freedom at the age of 29. At the age of 30, I come to a realization money is not everything. At the age of 31, I start to inspire people with my wealth. I start to inspire people using my wealth, using my status, using my resources to inspire more and more people to come in to this space. I mean, yeah, a lot of people can tell me MLM is not for everyone. Yes, MLM or network marketing is for everyone, but not everyone's for MLM and network marketing is true, because or else then we wouldn't have doctors, we wouldn't have lawyers, we wouldn't have mechanical engineering. Okay, so but like I say, I always like to believe network marketing is a way of life. I'm very sure every one of you comes from different background, different professionals, and at the end you end up in doing network marketing or community building because it's a way of life. It's a relationship business. It's a people business. So I believe that everyone comes to a low point. Network marketing and community building or either team building will be able to change their life very quickly because of the internet era, because of the blockchain technology, because of a lot of factors that currently we are in the digital era. So everything is about data now. So data means a lot. Data costs a lot. Data is worth a lot of money. So that's that's what we are making actually.
Can you? Yeah. Can you shed some light on your qualifications? As you said, your doctorate. So which university you have followed that and which actually publications you have done in the blockchain? So I'm coming from the technical side. I've also done that, but in a different field is in cyber security, and we are in a API security basically. So I need to learn from you what is your history and you being qualified to stand over here, which is creating a differentiator for all of us to grow with you. It's a very good thing. It's a unique distinguisher what you are creating over here. It's a distinguished thing, but you have collaborated with the governments and you have collaborated with the Thailand government. As you said, like the MLM is not happening and is being enforced to stop with an immediate effect last year, September. The artifacts are really good. So I need to learn what were your subjects, what you have already developed, and what exactly your focus to take this to a next phase or a next level of the upcoming years for 5 years roadmap. Thank you.
Okay, so basically, I have an education in Harvard. Okay, at the age of 16, I entered Harvard University, Harvard Business School actually. Okay, I finished 2 master degree, one in finance, one in IT, and basically I have done the thesis on finance tech banking thesis in Harvard, and then basically I finished I've gotten my PhD from Harvard in 2014. So I graduated on 2014. So I took 9.5 years to graduate. Okay, with 2 master degree and a PhD. Okay, so literally I have a permanent head damage. Okay. So then in 2014, I got to join. I got headhunted to one of a UK-based UK-based fintech company, but they are but the owner is using MLM to actually onboard a lot of investors towards the penny stock industry at that point of time. So hence, yes, I followed him for it's called AIQ Limited. Okay, so AIQ Limited previously. So yeah, okay, that I've made my fortunes in that company because due to AIQ. So Sam was also with me. Jordan is also with me. There's a lot of people that we were from the same company. Okay, and then we made I made my first billion in the company. Okay, so basically because the share price from 8 pence in 2018 January went up to 148 pounds. It was the most successful IPO, 2000x IPO that happens in 100-year-old London Stock Exchange. Okay, main board. So it was crazy, and yes, I was one of the few lucky ones to gotten that opportunity at a very, very young age. So from 2018 onwards, I started to move into community building is one of them, and also doing pro bono work for governments. Okay, like Australia government, Thailand government. I'm doing free job. Why? Because I'm rich enough. Okay, like I say, once you achieve financial freedom, you can actually make that kind of decision. So yeah. So I advised the at that point of time was the current Prime Minister, which is Scott Morrison, okay, to build a STO system within their Australian Stock Exchange, their Sydney Stock Exchange board. It's called a Security Token Offering Board. So at that point of time, we were very why I believe that RWA at that point of time it's not called RWA, it's called STO. Okay, so I believe that in the future, every single businesses would like to tokenize. Okay, it's like listing your company, but so the government needs a regulatory issue a system with the SEC to actually list a company. So being on an STO board means that the company is already listed on the stock exchange, but they are not crowdfunding only within the country. They can crowdfund from anywhere in the world, because people can use token to buy stocks, to buy shares. That's called STO. So hence that was my one of my very strong line until today, and a lot of government are coming towards to me, to hoping that I am able to advise them in how to really tokenize physical asset and collateralize physical businesses into the using the blockchain technology, and still able to monitor by the SEC, and is able to have a certain guidelines on how to form a security towards that particular company, and not be rocked or either misused by the public businesses. So this is one of my very strong line that I'm in, and right now I'm still doing it. And community building is my hobby, because I love traveling. Okay, so basically every country I go, I will have very good buddies. Why? Because they all build network with me somehow or other, somewhere, some product in along the line. So when you help people, I'm very sure if in this project I've inspired you, one day when I go to your country, you will definitely like to host me and bring me around too. So basically that's why I one of my hobbies is traveling. And I'm able to do that with my community, and I'm able to incubate more and more better projects, better products in the future, so that I can make a difference, and I'm able to change life with those projects that I've incubated. So yeah, and in the future I will still continue doing it, because I'm still very young. I'm only 36 years old. So basically I'm still continuously reinventing or rethinking on how can I perfect the financial system in different countries, and to make and make the traditional and unconventional system able to collide and collage to have to let that country people able to prosper using it, having those system in place, and those technical regulatory issue in place.
Thank you.
Hey, John.
All right, so I'm extremely inspired by everything that you've said, and one of the passions for me as I go through this journey is to ensure that Africa is not left in this discussion and opportunity. So I look at myself as almost like an ambassador or
a spokesperson, an ambassador.
to ensure that the 1.7 million people in Africa and these opportunities are not leaving us behind. With what you're creating with your community right now, you are creating a lot of people where it's going to be first generational, multiple wealth that's being created, multi-generational wealth, right? Currently, with the success that you've had with your current community, what are the things that you guys are doing in terms of education and making sure that the wealth that the community is getting, that it's
not floundered away so easily, isn't
exactly.
Yes, we do have.
I'd love to get some insight in terms of what the community is currently doing so we can learn from it and be able to replicate that as well as we make more people enjoy this success that's coming through from our community. I'm sure each of us are going to be changing generations of people in creating this opportunity, but we also have to learn that part. It's not just about the product, it's not just about creating the wealth, it's also helping people to be empowered to be able to maintain that wealth. So I just want to hear what you guys are doing.
Okay, so we have our basic training, which is called NDO. So your next training for your community will be NDO. So now you are leaders of your community. You have come for the experience. This is step number 1. Step number 2, which is basically going back to your country, evangelizing, marketing, making a certain portion of group sales. So when you have achieved a certain amount of group sales, we'll invite your group to come physically to a certain countries, and we'll go on to the next training, which is called NDO, New Distributor Orientation. So in that training, we will set goals in life. We will teach you about the ropes about network marketing. We'll teach you ropes about how to build your community easily using online and offline marketing, and then you go back. Okay, so once you go back, then you start doing more sales, building more, having your core team. So once you have your core team, basically you're a leader with, let's say, 5-6 core leaders with you. You form a system, you form a team, and then basically that's where the second training is called the leadership, the high level leadership training. Okay, so high level leadership training basically is the second step in our community academy, where basically we teach you how to manage people, we teach you how to lead your team, we teach you how to duplicate faster, we teach you how to appoint ambassadors in different countries so that you are able to scale faster for your community. So we teach you not how to do sales anymore. We teach you how to manage your community online and offline. Okay, we teach you how to apportion a certain amount of your active income into a pool whereby you are able to support your community to grow globally with that pool. Okay, and culture and to inject culture and belief within your community. Okay, so then after that, when you go back, you will start to implement what you learn. And then your community grow from probably 100,000 members to a million, to let's say 500,000 to 1 million members. Then basically we have the last training, which is called Spartan 300 training. So Spartan 300 training, we teach you financial planning. We teach you how to secure your wealth, to make it generational. We teach you what is trustee about. We teach you how to have trustee babies. Okay, trust fund or either how to produce trust fund brats. Okay, so then basically we teach you how to we teach you what is a DAO, because probably that time you're R5 and you're probably reaching R6 already. So basically we will teach you what how to what is a DAO and how can you participate in a DAO and what is a DAO means. Okay, we will teach you how we will share you like video. We will show you videos like how Rothschild came upon, how Bruce family, Cavendish family, the Rockefellers, how they maintain their wealth for almost 10 generations, and financial system. We teach, because you're rich enough to learn that. But if I teach you that right now, you're not rich enough you're not even financial freedom. The first step is to achieve financial freedom. I always say. So we have academy that we constantly teach leaders to do it. That's how 57 of us is able to stick so closely together until today, because we know the value. I'm the founder of the community, but I don't run the community. You see, I don't own the community. The community is owned by all my community core teams, and we form a core. So it's not probably in people will say, oh, Dr. Jeffrey founded the community, but I don't run or I don't own the company, the community, because it's run by a DAO. So we all give due respect to each other. We all have our strength. We all have our weaknesses. Like my weaknesses is I don't know. I have no I would say I don't like to run. I don't like to commit myself into one country. So I don't like to stay put. But some of the leaders, they like to stay put. Like I don't like to deal with the process of choosing project. So I have another core leader, another R6, that he loved to talk to VCs. He loved to vet project. So he does it, but we don't do it. So we collaborate our strength together, and we compensate each other's weaknesses, and we form a very strong team together. Hence why we are still keeping that winning streak.
Thank you.
Okay. So I tell you what, okay, because I got to run to my next appointment. Okay, I'm actually very late for my next appointment. Okay, it's nice talking to all of you. Okay, it's my honor able to meet you guys. Okay, I always say I think fate brought us together. Okay, I think everything happens for a reason, and I walk by fate, and I think fate brought us together for a reason. Okay, and in life, choices are very important. If you in the Asian culture, if you make the right choice, probably you don't even need to work hard for things, and then wealth and blessing just come eventually. So I always say making the right choice is very important. Okay, I'm a living example of a good choice. Okay, having the right choice brings you to a lot of prosperity, a lot of blessings. Okay, so I hope this same blessing and this prosperity is able to be instilled in you, and you are able to bring this feeling, this excitement, this knowledge, okay, and this whole thing as a package to your back to your country and back to your people. Okay, I hope in this short period of time, I'm very sorry I can't make it physically there. Okay, I met a few of you before I left Phuket. I hope that me being here is able to inspire all of you and able to change your life very soon. Okay, I say nothing comes easy. Okay, let's take baby steps together. Let's plan it out thoroughly, and let's work sincerely together, and let's grow together. That's where I always use the word grow. Let's grow together. Okay, let's grow closely together. Okay, and I hope to be working with you all very soon. Okay, let's have more activities online, on Zoom, on Twitter X, let's have more activity together. Okay, and I promise you, and I commit my time to you. If you have any Zooms or any leaders that you need me to personally inspire, personally meet, talk to George, talk to my team. Okay, I will do my best to spare out some time. Okay, to be with your leaders and to talk to them personally. Okay, online or offline. Okay, so I'll see you all very soon. Okay, let's work together, and together we will definitely success. And let's scale, and let's make sure MinerX is known to the world, and let's make more generational wealth in MinerX and more Bitcoin. Okay, more Bitcoin, more happy, more for everyone. Okay, so see you all very soon. Okay, I'm Professor Dr. Jeffrey. Okay, I'm signing out. Okay, have a nice day. Stay safe, stay healthy. Okay, and enjoy the rest of the trip. Okay, bye everyone.